Today on Warrior Update, we feature a two-sport athlete, students tell us about Chromebooks, and the Warriors take on the Tigers. It's September 29th, I'm Liza Mahacek, and this is Warrior Update. This year, Chromebooks are everywhere. Olivia Macris talks to students about the benefits and challenges of our new technology.
After a pilot program last year, District 204 is implementing Chromebooks for all students for the 2017-2018 school year. Some students appreciate the access to technology throughout the day.
What I like about it is I can do my homework anytime.
It eliminates the use of textbooks. I feel like my backpack's a lot lighter.
I get my homework done faster and they're easy to use in class.
They help me a lot in my homework.
I like how everything is all in one area.
It's a good way to kind of get rid of textbooks, so you kind of have an overall textbook just online.
I'm able to do my homework whenever I want, and I'm also able to listen to music because the speakers are actually bumping.
Though still in the early stages, the Chromebook rollout still presents challenges to students.
I hate that they don't print. I just feel like it's a stupid design flaw that they need to change.
Can't print off the Chromebooks.
I don't like how we have to keep on charging. It's really annoying.
Teachers can use the Chromebook in a variety of ways, from Google Classroom to exam login.
Teachers are starting to use new things online that they wouldn't have used otherwise.
They're a great instructional tool. I love the fact that if a teacher needs to incorporate using the internet, the kids can flip open their Chromebook and get after it.
For Warrior Update, I'm Olivia Macris.
There's a new way to get news for students. Hunter Jones reports.
When you walk through the halls, you may have noticed a new addition to the walls. New information screens have been installed throughout the school.
The new TV displays that we have this year, staff members and their students and their clubs can submit announcements through the same procedure that they would to put something on the Waubonsee website. Then someone from the communications team would help to put that out to the video walls. Well, we've always had some of the TVs around the school. We definitely didn't have enough of them to make sure that the information got out to students. With the new system that we have, everything is based in the cloud, and you can update it from any computer, whether you're in the school or outside of the school, which really makes it handy because if a team wins a great competition, we can update it that night from home and make sure that the next day that information is in the hand of students.
Information displayed on the screens include opportunities at Waubonsee, achievements by students, and even the day's weather.
I think having the TVs in the school is a huge boost for not only getting information into the hands of our students, but really just developing our school culture. Waubonsee has over 100 different sports and clubs, but those don't really do much good unless students know about them and know how to get involved in those. So clubs can advertise their meeting dates or upcoming events through there, but really it speaks to the culture of Waubonsee because not only do we have all these great clubs, but within those clubs, students are doing amazing things.
For Warrior Update, I'm Hunter Jones.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Marching band is conducted by 4 distinctive students. Warrior Update has more.
Among the marching warriors are 4 leaders, called drum majors, who help guide and conduct the band. This position requires many talents and qualities.
To be a drum major, you always have to be positive and always want to make sure the band is always having a positive attitude and making sure that they're always having fun, because if they're not having fun in marching band, then there's really no point.
We have to communicate directly with our section leaders what our director's goals are, what kind of energy we want to see in the day, focused or really enthusiastic, and we generally try to just help everyone stay in a good mood and stay prepared.
For the drum majors, communication is key as they conduct the band from all sides of the field.
You kind of have to understand each other while conducting without being in each other's minds, because they're obviously across the field, so you kind of have to know before you do everything, and that just kind of helps with the bond we have.
We don't really have any background with what we're doing in this. Most students don't have a conducting background. What it just took for us was going to our drum major camp in the summer and picking up the skills that we had to learn.
Outside of conducting, these students use their leadership to act as positive role models for the rest of the band.
I just like helping people in general, so then I want to make it the best experience for them, because I know as a freshman and as a sophomore, as a normal marcher of the marching band, there were the drum majors, I looked up to them and they were great examples for me.
From our positive attitudes, that kind of goes to the rest of the band, because if they see us having fun, they're going to want to have fun too.
For Warrior Update, I'm Austin Rose.
Golf is one of 2 sports for this unique athlete. Harper Cole reports.
In his second year of varsity golf, Cade Kenyon is really starting to play well for the Warriors with an average score of 78 per round.
Last year was kind of a little bit different as being a junior, first year on varsity. I was kind of playing backseat to Jack and Will, who were really solid throughout the year. But towards the end of the year, I played really well at sectionals, and I feel like that's kind of carried over towards this year, and hopefully I've kept that good scoring going.
Kenyon was a strong player last year for the Warriors as a junior, but now he has really become a leader for this unit as a senior.
Well, last year I was just kind of one of the guys on the team as a junior, but this year as a senior, you got to have a lot more responsibility and be able to help out not only the rest of your teammates, but the other team, the freshmen as well, the JV kids. Not just helping them mentally with the game, but also a few tips here and there. It's a lot different this year, and it's a lot more responsibility on our seniors.
Cade Kenyon and Will Try have been one of the best 1-2 punches in the conference this entire year, and the 2 of them are really beginning to click on all cylinders.
Well, me and Will work well together. We play a lot together in our matches, being 1 and 2, so he's reading my putts, I'm reading his putts, and we're both just helping each other out, helping with club selection and mentally everything. You know, Will has a bad hole, I try to pick him up, or I have a bad hole, and he's usually right there. He's been solid throughout the whole entire year, and I just kind of try and keep him going and keep myself going too.
The Warriors are off to a strong start this year, and they are looking to continue their role in some tough upcoming matches. From Warrior Update, I'm Harper Cole.
Underclassmen, I'm George Sanchez. I'm going to teach you how to walk in the hallways. The problem is that most of you like to walk on the left side of the hallway. Thank you.
That's all for Warrior Update. I'm Liza Mahacek. Thanks for watching. Today on Warrior Update, I forgot. This year, okay. This year, okay, there's a goose. Well, you're joking. You're joking. There's a fire drill. I'm Liza Mahacek, and you're watching Disney Channel. We're up to